Woo! Welcome back to Scare Talk. I am Danny, and I'm here with baby killer Katrina and jaw-dropping Joel.
Hey guys, what's up? Man, at least I'm not a baby killer. That's crazy.
Yeah. YouTube, please don't ban this video for that language.
Yeah,
It's just a joke. It's a dark joke.
Yeah, it's very dark, but
if you know, you know.
Yeah.
yeah.
Only if you know.
Yes. All right, so we're here to talk about the brand new horror film, Undertone.
Undertone.
Yes. Joel, let us know who's a part of this one.
All right. So this one really only a couple people. This one stars Nina Curie as Evie, Adam DeMarco as Justin, and I guess Michelle Duquette as Mama. Really
Okay.
I was wondering if you were going to say Mama's part.
Mama. Yeah. I mean, she's on here as Mama, so
yeah.
She has no
I was
name.
just wondering if you were going to only say the two characters.
Oh, yeah. Mama's in it. So
she's in it. Oh, she's in it.
And this was written and directed by Ian Toussaint, who has Toussaint, who I did look and has an upcoming untitled Paranormal Activity movie.
Danny has a story about that.
Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. But he'll tell it later. Right?
Yeah, I'll tell it later. Remind me.
So
I'm gonna for sure. Okay. If you don't tell it, I'll tell it.
There's even a date, which is May of next year. So
perfect. I'm ready.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that could be on an anticipated list.
Yeah. All right. So the host of a popular paranormal podcast becomes haunted by terrifying recordings mysteriously sent her way.
Oh, man.
All right. So welcome to Undertone Podcast. Make sure you're subscribed to Scare Talk. Hit the bell as well so that you're notified when new episodes are available. We're going to stay away from spoilers, especially here, because this one is brand new.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not going to want to know a lot of stuff in this movie. There's not a lot to talk about necessarily as far as plot goes. There's a lot to talk about otherwise. So we won't give away any of plot details too much. But if you want to stick around and hear all that, go to patreon.com/scaretalk. That link is in the description.
Do it.
All right. Now I will tell you. Actually, I know how I feel. I know how Katrina feels.
Yeah, I'm dying to know. How do you feel, Joel? How did you feel like right at the end of the movie?
Yeah, he's like fresh
what
out
happened?
Of it.
So. It is like midnight while recording this.
He just had to wipe his eyes.
No. Yeah. This was definitely a film. So the advertising has it as like the scariest movie you'll ever hear, which is a weird way of putting it. Yeah. I will agree with that. Just like there's not a whole lot to like really contend with as far as that goes, but it definitely gets pretty intense. And like there were moments where I wasn't like moving or like talking or like I don't talk during movies, but I was with my dad and sometimes like we'll make jokes here and there with like, with some things people say, and I was just like I'm too into this right now. So there are definitely moments like that, and I like that it's a podcaster because you don't get that in these days. I mean, hopefully we'll get more of them as podcasting becomes more and more popular, but It's not really a thing that happens
Yeah.
these days, but so I like that too. And the acting was really good. I don't know either of the people that were in this movie. Apparently the girl was in like 29 episodes of Handmaid's Tale, so if you're familiar with that show, then you probably have seen her. And I want to know what equipment they use, because that was the clearest
the
the
best
guy,
sound quality
the best
ever.
Yeah, exactly. He sounded like he was like right there in the room with us, with her, and it's like, wow, okay, I know it's a movie, but still.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did enjoy this movie quite a bit. And yeah, I don't want to say too much, but yeah, I did enjoy it quite a bit.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, I will say, right after the movie ended in our theater, usually when movies end, you hear like everyone getting up and going and everything.
Yeah.
And you're ready to just go, right? After this movie ended, everybody in the theater just sat there.
Yeah.
Like we were just like just stuck. You know, like paralyzed. What just happened? And oh my gosh, it was so intense and so just, it really got you. I don't know, it was chilling.
Yeah.
And it took us a while before we actually got up. And then when we got up, it was like other people were just starting to get up as well. Like it took the whole theater a while.
Yeah, and it's not like we're waiting for like a mid-credit scene for this
it's not that type of movie,
you know.
No, it's just everyone sitting there like, huh?
I've had that experience one time in a movie, and it was crazy. It wasn't for a horror movie, but there was like a whole theater full of people, and like everyone was just like quiet and just like sitting still.
I had that
like
experience with The Mist.
Okay.
Oh, that would be a good one
too. Experiencing this in a theater.
Yeah,
I had that with The Departed, which is not a horror movie, but it's still like
it has a crazy ending.
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah, and it was definitely the first time I felt like that in a movie.
Yeah,
where I don't think I've ever had that kind of reaction in a movie.
Yeah.
It was nuts. Yeah.
Yeah, so the hype for this one, I was a little worried that it was going to be overhyped, because that tends to happen when it's like scariest movie ever, you know.
Yeah.
That is always, you know, for years now, I don't like buy into that. But this one scared me. I was disturbed at times. I was on edge for a lot of the movie. The sound, what they say about the scariest movie you'll hear or you've ever heard or whatever.
Yeah, you'll ever hear.
Yeah.
So that's from now until forever.
Yeah.
I get it. You know, it totally makes sense. And there's been a lot of people saying that this movie is like bad. It's boring.
I heard comparisons to like Skinamarink, which
yes.
I couldn't even finish that. I couldn't even finish that movie. So no, I would disagree highly with that.
Danny made the point of saying this is the movie that Skinamarink was trying to be.
Yeah. That's kind of how, I mean, Skinamarink looked very different.
Yeah.
Obviously, the way it was filmed and everything, but the sounds and stuff, I think that they were trying to capture that in Skinamarink.
Yeah, with the TV and everything, with like what you were hearing
and like hearing the kids talk, and it was like kind of faint, and they had to have subtitles and everything. So I think that was kind of what they were playing with there. But this one, I mean, it's clear as day. The sounds, the you know, and the way it's filmed too. I wasn't expecting, because I kept hearing all this talk about the sound design and, you know, all that. I wasn't expecting to be so locked in visually too.
Yeah.
Because of the way that the camera is just set in certain ways, and you can just see darkness. It's like, what's gonna happen over there?
My eyes kept moving everywhere to see if I was seeing anything in the background or like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when we got our tickets, the theater was almost sold out, so we had to sit in the front. And
sold out.
This was not a good movie to sit in the front because we're like trying to make sure we're seeing the whole screen. So we're doing the same thing, like just. And then at one point he was like, "Did you see that?" And like,
yeah, I pointed out something, but I'm like pointing over here because it's happening over there on the screen.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, look.
Yeah, and then I didn't even notice it because I was looking at another area that I thought something was going to happen.
Yeah.
And so it was like you didn't know where or what or when something was going to happen. Oftentimes those things are predictable, but this was like you didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
And
I swear at times I was like, did I see something? Like there were a few times where I was unsure if I saw something or not. That's
your mind playing tricks on you. Making you think that there's things there that when there's not. I was afraid because I went right after work, and after working an 8-hour day, so 6 days in a row working, and I was like, I know they say it's the scariest movie you'll ever hear, so I'm like, I'm hoping I'm not gonna like fall asleep at some point because I'm just really tired. But no, this kept my attention the entire time. And just like when your eyes just like go everywhere, like you can't like fall asleep. This is not a movie that you can fall asleep to. Like
a lot of people said it was so boring and so slow and like nothing happens. And
sure, it's a slow movie. It's supposed to be. It's all about tension and like I don't understand people sometimes.
Well, and like there was a lot to see, but there wasn't like it was like
it wasn't a flashy movie.
And it's not like it changed sceneries a bunch or changed you know, it was in one location. And there were multiple times that there wasn't anything on the screen, like it just was dark. And you were just hearing stuff. And so I mean, I could see people thinking like that it was boring in that way visually, I guess.
Well, it's not the scariest movie you'll ever see.
I know. So
it's all about
movie, guys.
It's all about the audio.
There was about 5 minutes that I did fall asleep. I did have a very long day. And so and we went to a late showing. And so it was I was worried that I was gonna fall asleep pretty quick in the movie. But I was surprised at how much it kept me awake. Danny kept checking. Are you asleep? Are you going to sleep? And I'm like, no, like, how could I? But then there was about 5 minutes that I fell asleep, and I was really bummed because it was like a really good time.
Yeah, it was
a bad time to fall asleep. So but I still don't think it's an easy movie to fall asleep to. I don't agree that it's boring or anything.
It's like listening to Paranormal Activity.
And it was, but it's even more disturbing to me. It was so disturbing. And there were definitely times that I was sitting there thinking, I don't think we should be hearing this. Like, I don't think we should be listening to this. And I'm like feeling uncomfortable and nervous and like I want to turn it down. Like, I don't want to listen right now. I don't want to let this into my world. And what is this gonna mean for me afterward? What are we letting in? It was creepy.
So this movie is kind of along the lines of a lot of classic horror movies where it's not what you see that is terrifying. It's what you don't see.
You hear.
Yeah.
And what you can kind of imagine. This movie is like a perfect example of that. Because there is no blood, no gore, nothing. Like
barely even any language. Like it's R, but like it's R for like the intensity and intention that it brings.
Yeah.
I mean they cuss enough for it to be R, but like barely.
Barely.
Yeah.
And I think it's more for the topic, it's R because of the topic.
Yeah.
But I mean, full endorsement here by Scare Talk.
Yes, this is one that you definitely need to see in theaters.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
It's all about
much.
It's all about the audio and
that
unless you have theater style speakers at home, you need to see this one in theaters.
Yeah.
If you watch it at home, put on headphones.
We were talking about that. Yeah. If you do either have a surround system that you have good audio or have the headphones in, and if you have like good headphones that really move the sound around, the spatial whatever
Dolby surround.
that will be good because it was crazy how the sound moved in the theater. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. I was like, is this what is happening in her house? Is this what's happening in her headphones?
Yeah.
Is it happening in our theater?
I know. There were times that I'm like, at one point, I'm not going to say what it was, but I'm like, is that real? Is that like, I wanted to look behind me and be like,
you're like, are you making
here? Like,
yeah. It's wild. It's an experience. Is the best way to describe it. And, I mean, hopefully you go see it and hopefully you enjoyed as much as we did because I mean, I would say the only negative is something Joel had mentioned before we turned on and started recording. It was kind of just happened a few times and it was just kind of, I guess, funny but kind of frustrating as a podcast creator. It was like they would talk for like 10 minutes before hitting record, and then they would record for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then stop.
And they would
pick it up tomorrow or like,
not even tomorrow. Like I'm busy the next couple days, so we'll get back in like 3-4 days. So you're getting one podcast a week. And it's like it's gonna take them like a week to make one podcast, and it's like 15 minutes long. Like, okay,
yeah, it was funny, and even during the podcast, they would like go on a tangent, and then they'd be like, "Okay, let's get back into the character." And then they'd like keep going, and
they're like, "You guys got a lot of editing to do."
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, man, who's doing the editing? Because that sucks, like. I know. I was thinking that
we just leave our tangents in.
Yeah.
It's part of the flow.
It's more real.
We're not in character.
Yeah,
we're a real.
Yeah, apparently they're characters.
It's more real when you.
Well, because she plays the skeptic.
Yeah,
and so she was like not skeptic about certain things. Skeptical.
She was not skeptic.
Anyway, edit that out.
Everything stays in. Everything. We don't even edit this at all.
She wasn't skeptical, so then she had to get back in character.
Yeah.
Like,
well, yeah. All right. Let's
check it out, guys. Let's check it out. Okay, so I am glad to say it does have a fresh score on the tomato meter.
All
It's
right.
at a 76.
Oh, I thought it would be higher.
I thought it would be higher too.
Yeah.
I did see some critics on Twitter like really not liking this movie. So
crazy.
I would think that it would be a critic, like
yeah,
movie.
That's what I
like
thought.
They would. Okay.
It is more critically acclaimed than audience. The audience spilled their popcorn, and they gave it a 52.
Wow,
that's okay. All right, guys, come on.
That's pretty. dumb.
This might be one of the most disagreeable scores that I've seen since doing this podcast.
Yeah.
I can usually okay, I get why you have that score, Usually I can say, okay, there's a certain camp of people who, would feel this way, and they're the loudest majority, so I see where the scores come from. But I mean, like I said, I did see some people that were like thinking it was so boring. But to be fair, I think you have to be able to be immersed in a movie. I don't know if that's something that people just naturally can do, but I think that the three of us, can really lose ourselves in movies.
Yeah.
And put ourselves in the shoes of the characters. And I think this movie does that very well. But if that's not something that happens to you when you watch movies, then I guess I could see it being boring.
But there's that many people that don't experience movies that way.
Well, it's also being advertised. It's also being advertised as the scariest movie you'll ever hear.
Yeah.
So there is an expectation with that. That is, people are. I can see people not liking it because those expectations are so high. Yeah. They met our expectations with that, but yeah, I can see if you're not. If you need something like right now, it's just there's no waiting for people these days, then you're not gonna like this one. It is a slow burn.
It's only an hour and a half though.
Yeah.
So it's not a long
hour and
movie.
25 minutes.
Yeah. So it's not slow in the sense of like a 2.5 hour movie.
Yeah.
I felt like it was perfectly paced.
Oh yeah, I did too. But for being a podcast movie, there really wasn't a lot of podcasting. Like there was other moments where she's like walking around and it's daylight and there's other stuff going on. So it's not like just her at a computer listening to this for an hour and a half, which I honestly would probably have preferred if they were just at the podcast the entire time.
Yeah.
It's kind of what I was expecting. So the first time when they're like, let's pick this up tomorrow, I'm like, oh, all right, well.
We don't do that. You don't do that as a podcast.
Doing that, we're doing a different episode, not the same one.
All right, let's just go. We'll talk about our
we'll finish this up later. Yeah. So that part.
So that kind of
caught me off guard a little bit.
It was like, what kind of operation are you running over here?
Yeah.
Is anybody listening to your show?
Apparently they do, because there's live people calling in.
They do live.
Yeah.
And they do.
And
they get
do
emails
that?
and everything.
Yeah.
That's how they get their topics.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty cool.
What type of system are you using that you have a phone number connected to your
that you're able to stream
I know
your phone call,
unless he's giving out his personal phone number for them to call him. I don't know why you do that, but
maybe they have a podcast only phone.
The Undertone phone.
The black phone.
The black Undertone phone. All right, let's give our scores so we can get to spoilers.
Okay, I'm giving it a 90.
I'll give it a 95.
Oh
wow, 95. I'll do a 90 as well. I was thinking like 89, 90, but I'll do a 90. Let's keep it all in the 90s.
Yeah.
Any movie that like legit scares me, I'm gonna put in the 90s. Or the high 80s at minimum.
Yeah.
And this one got to me.
Yeah.
Multiple parts. I was like, oh man. Okay. Let's move on.
Yeah.
But you have to sit in it for a little bit.
You do.
And I was thinking about giving it higher, but the main thing that stopped me is I don't want to see it again. Like Danny wanted to go again today.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to do that again. Like it was hard to sit through.
That's what horror's supposed to do.
Unless
you're a horror comedy, horror is supposed to scare you and to the point that maybe I don't want to watch this all the time. I don't know how often I'd be able to watch. Like it's something that I don't know if I would buy just because like sound quality wise. But other than that, like I could see this movie again, like tomorrow or whenever. But it's just like I don't know if I'd be able to like own it because just because of sound like differences.
Yeah,
I thought about that too. Like, how would this movie be at home? Because so much of it
scarier. Because she's at home.
Yeah.
And like if you're at home, lights off, nothing going around, nothing going on. I feel like
I definitely wouldn't want to hear it in my headphones.
Oh, so the best way to do it after it's out of theaters, watch it on your laptop in the dark with headphones.
Yeah.
Really get into the character.
Yeah, I could see that being scarier than in theaters. Because
that's
the
what
sound
she's
is
doing.
like right directly in your ears. So
there
were moments throughout this movie that she looked very identical to my sister.
Oh, that's funny. I thought she resembled Jenna Ortega a lot.
Yeah, maybe at times.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
We got to spoil, so
we're going to Patreon. So join us over there. Sign up. Get 7 days free. Got nothing to lose. So
I beat that.
Hang out with us over there so we can talk a little more deeply about Undertone.
Yes.
All right, guys. See you over there.